Hey, Stretch. Yeah,
Look how pale we look.
Give me a second here. I don't know why, but every time.
Look how pale we look.
Give me a second here.
What is that noise?
Why, but every time. Oh, us in delay.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Thank you.
Hey, Stretch. This is going to be a regular old happy hour, isn't it? Let's see, main camera. Hey, give me that. There we go. Configure video. Turn the brightness down just a little. Turn the brightness down just a little.
We still look pale.
Give me a freaking minute.
I thought you were done.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not doing it. It's contrast. Oh, can't do that too much. Screws up the green screen. All right. So, yeah, we'll do, well, we're doing good, Stretch. How are you doing? Other than me trying to fix cameras. How are you doing? You can talk. Your lips moving all.
I have nothing to say at the current moment.
Say hi to Stretch.
I already said hello.
Filters. There we go. Okay.
You didn't grab it. Oh, yeah, no.
What?
Look how pale I look. My hair looks very pixelated. Now my hair looks greasy. The silent participant.
Apparently.
Tired, but okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, there's a little thing right there. Yeah, you want to lower that one down.
Which button?
The one that shows that down button.
Well, it doesn't show it the right way because
Well,
I grabbed it upside down.
Okay. Well. Better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
All right. There we go. Dracos, welcome. Yes. The silent participant who won't be silent once we get her talking about stuff at work.
No, we don't have to talk about work. Pick whatever we want to talk about.
Well, we can talk about work because you have some fun stuff at work usually, but...
But I don't have anything new to report, do I? Oh, maybe. I don't know. What did we talk about last time?
I don't know. It's been months.
It's not been that long.
It has since you did a happy hour.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I joined you on stream once.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about much because you weren't on that long. The dog is hiding behind the green screen.
It's
So
Zoe.
if you see the green screen flipping around, it's the
It's
dog.
the dog.
You mostly lurking, working on D&D stuff for my players. Excellent. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. So, yeah, welcome to a Kahuna Happy Hour, the first one of this year, and the first real happy hour we've had in
Quite
a
some
while.
time, yeah.
Well, do you have an adult beverage with you? Or?
I do.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Kahuna's got her adult beverage, so please, if you have an adult beverage nearby that you would choose, please do
It's not.
avail yourself of it.
It's not Lily under the desk. It's
The beast?
It's the beast. The Zoster.
Wow. Never under there.
She is now.
So we got these new circle bottles.
I have a hard time with this. Mine is clear. Kahuna's is not.
Mine is black, like my heart. So they're kind of different. The flavoring is in this top little piece here that actually it screws onto the. See this thing? The flavoring's inside there, and you don't just drink from it. You actually have to kind of suck the water out of it. Well, that's 7. I don't need it that high. But you can adjust how much flavor you get with each sip.
How did mine get to 4? Oh, it went the wrong direction.
And
I'm a 2.5.
you just basically fill this with water, and then it goes past the flavoring. And it doesn't flavor the water inside. It only flavors it as it comes in. but you have to suck on it. You can't.
Well, it's like a straw. But it's not.
Yeah,
It's like a
like a
regulated straw.
Yeah, you don't get a ton of it. If I even had a sniff of alcohol right now, I'd be asleep.
Well, wait.
So then
How
coffee,
far-
Stretch, coffee.
How far ahead of us is Stretch?
8 hours.
8 hours, which would put us at
11:15.
nighttime.
Yeah. It's 11:15 his location.
Yeah. I had a margarita at lunch, but it really wasn't that good. I really didn't like it but much.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the watermelon cucumber.
No, because it also had mint in it.
Oh,
And I can do watermelon mint. I can do cucumber mint, but not watermelon cucumber mint.
that makes sense. So yeah, we started out going out for just a drive. And the place I was going to go to was up in the mountains. And
Which normally only takes us, what, 45 minutes?
An hour.
And maybe an hour?
we got 40 minutes there. And then suddenly it was another 45 minutes to get there. The reason was because, well, we don't know why, actually. The traffic was...
There was something with the lights.
Yeah, the traffic was just
and-
really, really, really bad the last, 8 miles. So,
Literally 45 minutes to go 8 miles into town. I'm like, no.
so there's a little restaurant that's kind of on a cliff that, hey, this looks like a good place to eat, and I've seen good reviews of it. It's a Mexican place. You know what? We'll just stop there and eat.
Nope, we won't.
Yeah, no, there's no parking. None. They have parking for maybe, 20 cars tops? 15 to 20?
Yeah.
Nothing. No parking. So it's like, screw it. So we came and back down the mountain, but we found another Mexican place, which was very tasty.
It was very tasty. A little pricey.
Kind of pricey. 120 for lunch is...
Yeah, but we
a
had
lot.
big plates of fajitas.
True.
And you
Yeah.
had shrimp with yours.
I added shrimp to mine.
But their bean dip was awesome. And their guacamole was fresh.
Stretch had to raid out early tonight. His eyes were getting very heavy. Did just under 2. Stretch, been there, done that. Have the t-shirts. Yeah, I've fallen asleep on stream. You guys probably noticed it. I probably tried to cover it up, but I have fallen asleep on stream.
Wow.
Draco's is rocking Kahlua in their coffee.
Yay.
Nice. So, yeah. So if you haven't been in a Kahuna Happy Hour stream, we just chat. Just talk about whatever. Miss Kahuna's playing a game.
Well, I need to do this, otherwise I lose my streak.
She's got to keep her Wordle streak going.
And then I'm going to do connections, because I have to keep that streak going, and then I can still talk while I'm doing this.
Yes, you Stretch. I think you did wake me up one time with the checker chat. And then woke Bob up a few times. Hey, man, we're old. It happens. This chair naps really well.
I hate when this happens.
I have more than once just kind of like... No, actually, my pose from when I sleep in this chair is...
No, wait, let me adjust it. A little more.
It doesn't go that far because it's not that comfortable. That's about it.
Yeah.
Although most of the time, if I fall asleep in a chair, I don't. I'll
No,
have my mouth
no,
closed
I've
a
come
little
in here
closed.
plenty of times. He's
But,
been
yeah.
asleep in the chair, and he's been like,
It is what it is,
Yep.
man.
yep.
It is what it is. I'm old. I fall asleep.
Yes, you do.
I do.
I know. It is, even with the fan. It is
Well, the
not
fan's on
pleasant.
low, and you can put it closer to you if you want to.
No, it's good where it is, but it just needed to be more on me as opposed to behind me.
Mrs. Kahuna always feels hot.
It's always, it's because it's always hot in the lair. Always. It's like it's like an underground sauna.
Well, the thing is, this thing runs.
Fuck.
It shoots hot air out the back of it.
Yeah, well,
My death knell is if I put my single duvet around my shoulders and feet up on the arm of the sofa. That's my. I used to have a couch. I think I've talked about this on stream before.
oh yes, yes you have.
The evil. We used to call it the evil couch. Big old sectional. And I swear, nobody was immune to it. If you sat down in that couch and just lean back a little bit, 5 minutes, 10 tops, out. Everybody. There was no one immune to it. More than once, you know, bunch of us would be watching a movie, bunch being 2 or 3, and one of us would open their eyes and go, oh, everybody's asleep. Right back to it. Send you a pic of your sofa in DM. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. I got to open up
Go ahead.
Discord here. Don't I have it open? Oh, I clicked the wrong damn thing. I did have Discord open. No. You go away. Thank you. It'll show up here in a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, the evil couch was infamous. I had that couch for many a year, and then
It was before my time.
it was before your time. I got rid of it probably about a year and a half before your time.
When you moved?
In with the bro. When I moved in with the bro, the evil couch went away.
How is it the average American cries 8 gallons of tears every week? I certainly don't.
What's the name of the account?
Low quality facts.
Exactly. That's all they post. Stuff that is just absolutely bullshit.
8 gallons. Nowadays, maybe.
Yeah. Yes, but they're tears of anger at this point.
Can I have, you know what? Let me put that sugar. I'm going to put a little in my lemon drop because it's very tart. I mean, I usually like it this way, but.
I don't move that without clicking it closed.
Scent.
Ah, yes. It's in my DMs now. This is Stretch's couch.
Oh, I can tell where Stretch puts his feet. Can you see where Stretch puts his feet?
Hang on. Make sure everybody can see it. Whoops, wrong way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I can see where Stretch puts his feet. That's a well, and you can see where his butt goes. So we can see where Stretch's butt goes and where his feet go. Can be a little too comfy at times. Again, been there, done that. Totally understand.
It looks like the kind of couch you stick to.
You don't mean stick with, you mean stick to.
Stick to.
Yes. Well, yeah, it's probably leather. Or pleather. Not really. Not really, he says.
It looks like it would be one of those things in the hot weather that you would just totally stick to, and you would get this noise when you stand up because it's stuck to your butt. Yeah. It's real leather.
That's not as bad.
Okay, I don't like leather. I don't like leather seating.
I love real leather.
You know.
Very soft. Yeah.
Yes, but
if it's the right leather.
Yes, but you know, yeah, you stick to it. And it's just not something I'm all that excited about. But look, Stretch drinks water. It's so good for him. I'm so happy that you're drinking more water nowadays. Yesterday and today.
Throwing me under the bus again.
Dude.
Not that it's a secret, but she's throwing me under the bus again.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about the fact that you don't drink water.
I heard.
Can I just say that Volvic is also one of my favorite waters. Plain, I love it.
I've never had it.
It's in a square. It's a square bottle.
Well, that would be that bottle then, probably. Because that looks square.
Yes. I've never had any of the flavored ones.
Sugar-free one.
I only drink the plain. Plain old water.
My favorite to drink is polar seltzers. They taste really good. They have no sugar, no sweeteners of any kind.
But they have sodium.
Yeah, but sodium's not really my problem.
It is for your heart. It's not good to have that much sodium.
It raises your blood pressure. My blood pressure's fine.
It wasn't last time you went. It was a little high.
A little high, but I also, done through traffic, and we talked about insurance. So,
Yeah.
I raised my blood pressure.
those 2 bites of the chicken enchiladas that I had,
Yeah.
they're coming back.
Kind of ish.
Yes, they're giving me heartburn.
5.1 earthquake in Santorini today.
Oh, Italy?
Wow.
No, Greece.
Greece. Santorini, Greece. You know, the place with all the white buildings.
Yes, the white buildings, and
Yes.
it looks like paradise.
Show you another pic for your current angle. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I am not a fan of sugar-free. The polar seltzers are not sweetened in any... Let me rephrase that. I'm not a fan of artificial sweeteners.
You don't mind stevia?
Stevia is not as bad. The stuff that's in these things, these bottles, is stevia.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's aspartame
sucralose.
or sucralose. Yeah, stevia I don't mind.
Stevia is my favorite,
Some of them,
and technically, it's the most natural.
I might as well take Dulcolax. That's the effect they have on my body.
Look, he's nodding too.
Everybody out.
Keeps nodding at what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Tim Miller is nodding at what I'm saying.
That's not Tim Miller.
No, I was
That's
looking
Tim
at
Miller.
Tim Miller nodding a lot too. Sent. Okay.
Oh.
From Stretch's current view,
Oh, that's interesting.
that's placed a different way. All right.
No. It's just from his current angle. He's
Yeah, well,
sitting
no,
at his desk.
but his feet are placed a different way. Normally he's over here with his head on the pillow with his feet here, but he's at his desk right now. So
I
his
think
feet
that
are on
also, though, feet up on the armrest,
Yeah.
he said, makes him sleepy.
Well, that happens. You know, feet on the armrest can make you. You know what? You fall asleep. You fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at that age. You know what? Naps are highly underrated.
There are days I wish I could take a nap at work.
There are some days I wish I didn't have to take a nap.
There's some days I wish you didn't have to work.
You win,
Wasn't a contest.
but you win. That's the desk angle. Duvet is in the stored position. It officially has a stored position.
Oh! I wanted to lower it a little, but I lowered all the way.
I have a hard time making you make that sound. Chair makes her make sounds like that.
Shut up.
Well, you had to be taller than me.
No. If I could lean down in my chair like that, I would. But I don't have the same thing that you do. If you sit up straight, you'd be taller than me.
Well, that's true.
I'm sitting up straight.
I purposely do it so I'm not like towering over you.
Yes, well, I can't do what you do. If I do what you do, I got no. I'd be like,
That's a lot of do's.
here. Hello. This is. I mean, to have a headrest, I'd have to get down.
But I don't put my head on the headrest.
Yes, you do.
I'm up.
Well, oh,
So this is a happy hour, folks, if you've never seen one.
jeez. I have an ouchie on my elbow,
She does have an ouchie on her elbow.
and it keeps like. Yeah, I know it's a crazy spot. I fell.
If I ever say the black hole got me again, you know why. Yes. Yeah, Mrs. K,
I drank too much during the Super Bowl,
yeah.
and I tripped on a dog, and I went sprawling.
Not as bad as when I've done it.
Oh no, but you didn't. You weren't
method.
drinking. You weren't.
That's true. I wasn't even drinking. Yeah. We had one night. I had left something, I think, on my armrest.
I don't even remember. I
think I went back to my to my recliner where I had left something.
forgetting there was an
There's
ottoman
an
in the way.
And so I was basically at full stride, hit the ottoman and launched all the way on, a good 6 feet onto the armrest of my recliner, right in the middle of my chest. I was like, boom, boom, man down. And of course, that was when Grumpy was still with us.
He bust out
The
laughing.
two of them are dying laughing.
So I laughed because
I'm on
he
the
was
floor
laughing.
going, they're dying. dying, laughing at my pain. See, she's still laughing about it.
It was it was epic. It was epic.
They laughed even harder when I did it a second time a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. Bam, hit the ottoman, flew.
But that time you didn't land on your chair, you landed on the floor on your side.
Yeah. Which hurt just as much.
The best fall you had.
The one on the tile. Yeah, I know. The Looney Tunes cartoon one. There's a reason why Slapstick Comedy exists. Yeah. See, she's laughing about that. She's laughing. I call it my Looney Tunes one because.
Well, you thought you were doing something great with the dog. You were trying to get him to stop barking at the TV.
So, Geo,
He sprays water.
our former dog Geo, used to he would go nuts. He would see
A snake.
a snake or an animal, something
A
on the
turtle.
screen, and
A
he would
wolf.
run up at the screen, and we had a
With a console table in
console-
front of it.
Yeah, he would put his paws up on it, and sometimes even his paws up on the TV, which was hung on the wall,
Oh.
and start barking at it. So our solution for it usually was
Not our solution.
no, for when he misbehaved, the
Was-
solution was usually a squirt bottle.
Yes, it was the one that you came up with.
Usually squirt him in the face, but at this point I can't squirt him in the face because he's in front of the TV. You don't want to squirt the TV. Best thing I got is squirt him in the ass, which gets his attention.
And he stops.
And he stops. Well, I realize, shit, I did get the TV. So I go to wipe it. The room we were in,
He's in his socks, too, by the way.
the seating area had carpet.
Yes. It was a rectangular seating area
Yeah.
that had the
That had carpet.
It had carpet.
But you can't say wall to wall.
No,
though,
it
because-
was wall to wall except for the walkway,
But there was a walkway that went past the TV that was tile.
which went to the garage,
Went to the garage and into the kitchen.
into the kitchen.
I go up to clean the water off the TV. I hit the water that was on the floor that missed the damn dog's ass. And I swear to God, I did a Looney Tunes. My feet went straight up and I was completely horizontal before I started coming down. So I was like, whoop,
Oh my god!
on my back.
Yes, the first thing.
Flat on my
Yes,
back.
but I didn't start laughing right away with that
My
one.
head hit the carpet. I was like,
Knocked
ah!
the wind out of you, and it hurt your wrist and your elbow.
Hit my wrist and my elbow because I hit. Are you okay? Ah. Then they start laughing. Her and Grumpy again
Yep,
start just dying at my, because apparently since I'm breathing,
you're okay.
it's all okay.
You're okay.
Oh my God.
Oof. Oh,
Yeah, we had that one. Sent me another DM. I need this.
you need this.
Okay, let's take
What
a
is
look.
it that you need?
It's verifying that I'm a human. Yeah. Verifying I'm a human again.
I don't know why.
Because I, hang on. I don't know that I can put this in easily.
Can't you just copy image and then
I don't think I can just paste the image.
it says it's copied?
Yeah, but I can't paste it into the
Why
window.
not? It's just paste right there.
Oh, you mean the one that's grayed out?
Oh.
Yeah, I can't just do that. I have to save it. and-
It's a bubble wrap suit.
yeah, for those who can't see it, it's a bubble
It's a
wrap
bubble
suit.
wrap suit. And,
And
it
I
kind of looks like Danger Will Robinson.
it does actually. I can't say I can't argue against it. Yeah.
No, and honestly, anytime that Kahuna works out in the backyard, that would be helpful.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh. Yes, because it would keep you...
No, because I work with sharp implements,
Yes,
which
But
means I
no.
would cut the shit out of this thing.
but it would... There it is. But it would save your feet, ankles, and arms and hands from getting all those scratch marks. Oh,
That's it. Me in bubble wrap might save my skin sometime.
yeah, because you don't heal as fast as you used to.
Ah, nope. Oh, thanks, Stretch.
Snooze the ad for now. Oh,
Yeah.
we have an ad? What ad?
We do ad. Twitch makes me do ads.
Oh,
I make everybody do ads now.
okay.
So he snoozed it. It's a 3-minute ad.
A 3-minute ad?
Yeah.
That's a long ass ad.
Yeah, but it's only once an hour or 40 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
Well, it's that, or we get every 15 minutes we get 90-second ads.
Uh-oh.
So, what? Uh-huh.
Interesting.
1 per hour. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That was, yeah. What are some of the other funny things that we've laughed at recently? Oh,
what?
have we ever told the poop knife story?
The what?
The poop knife story. I laughed so hard at that. I rolled out of bed when we were at Taryn's wedding, remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was funny.
Okay, so
Oh.
this was a story I saw online. You may have heard of it.
Some families have what they call a poop knife.
Poop knife. Apparently, this kid had it in their home, and a friend came over and said, "Why is there a knife in the bathroom? What do you do with a knife in the bathroom?" I said, "What's a poop knife? Don't you guys have a poop knife? What the hell is a poop knife?" Poop knife apparently is if you have a dump of epic proportions, tatunka. You cut it up with the poop knife to make it go down easier.
And there were other stories about other families with poop knives.
Other families apparently
that
have
were
poop
hysterical.
knives.
I had never heard of a poop knife until
What
then.
the-
And
poop knife?
the next day, my goddaughter was getting married. So we're at a hotel in Virginia City, Nevada. And I am dying laughing. Like I rolled out of bed. could not stop laughing at that one.
Where's the poop knife?
Oh my God. Ooh. Luckily, it was not the day of the wedding because I would have been in my really high heels with my hose and my fancy dress.
I didn't think it would be appropriate to show a
No.
poop
Oh
knife
my
story at
God.
a wedding.
That was funny.
Hi, congratulations.
Are you-
Want to hear about a poop knife?
Are you keeping those all for yourself?
Nobody else is eating them.
You haven't allowed anyone else to know they're around.
I told you if you want some, you gotta have some. There's still probably around 30 in there.
Kahuna has hoarded a 42-bar box of chewy protein bars with peanut butter and semi-sweet chocolate chips.
And I have one.
And has not
day,
told
maybe
the
two.
rest of the family they are here.
Split my head open on the bathroom sink before. Bent down to pick something up off the floor.
Oh,
Used to
oh.
Just wearing socks, a foot slipped. And my hand slipped. Face dropped straight on the sink. No chance. Yep. White sink turned red. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done that. Yep. I did when I was a kid. I used to build a lot of, the testers models, the plastic models, the ones that they charge you, $30 for now that we could get them for $1.99. And didn't realize that I had dropped one of the X-Acto blades onto the floor
Oh, no.
of my bedroom.
Did you step in it?
Stuck it straight into the ball of my foot.
Oh, Lord. Well, at least it wasn't your brother.
What? No, I didn't stick it into him. No.
No, but at least he wasn't the one that
Yeah.
stepped on it. That
Oh.
would have been the end of you.
No, I was always bigger.
Yes, but your mom?
Like she even knew I did it. She didn't know.
Oh, your brother would have
I
told
did
your
it in
mom
that-
the second she walked in the door.
I did it in the middle of the night. I woke up, stepped on it. X-Acto blade goes straight into the ball of my foot. So I hop to the bathroom to get a Band-Aid. Get the Band-Aid out, get ready to put it on. Pull the knife out. Started spraying the bathroom with blood. Okay, turn on the bathtub, put my foot in it.
Dumb.
Now I have red bathtub.
Dumb.
Finally got it to stop.
I hope you took it out of the bathtub to get it to stop.
Yeah, because you can't put a Band-Aid on in the bathtub.
That's true.
Yeah. So, well, you know what? We're going to do a commercial here
Oh, okay.
because we've already snoozed one. So, we're going to go into a commercial in less than a minute. When we do, if you have a subscription, you can still hear us. and see us. And if you don't, we'll be back in 3 minutes. I used to hang my head over the sink and just let it pour into the sink. Well, I had to hang my head. Waited for it to slow down where I could turn and get some toilet roll to it. Had no plastic big enough to cover it, so I used to cut down a bit of kitchen roll covered with medical tape. How old were you?
I would say that's an adult thing.
Yeah, if you're thinking that far ahead. Although a kid would grab a toilet roll and just go.
Yeah, but a kid would not think about waiting for it to slow down.
No, the kid would just take a thing and go onto their head, and so now they look
Only
like...
a few years ago. Like I said, it's an adult thing.
A kid would do it, it would look like a giant zit on their head. You know... Hi, I have a blood pimple on my forehead made of toilet paper.
So, Stretch, I know plaster, your word plaster, doesn't mean the thing you stick on the walls. I'm assuming plaster has something to do with like a bandage.
It is.
I'm making sure, and I asked Stretch. Plaster equals Band-Aid. I just wanted to make sure that it was the equivalent and not something approximately similar. Because you can plaster other things. You can plaster a wound.
You can plaster a human being.
Yes, you can. But
in more ways than one.
But you can plaster a wound. You've heard. I mean, when you plaster a wound, I'm picking on my forehead because it's close. When you plaster a wound.
When you plaster a wound.
No, but then usually it means you're packing it with something.
Yeah, I get it.
So I was just clarifying because I
you
like
both
to make
plaster
sure
a human.
Mm-hmm. And be a plastered human.
And get plastered.
Yes.
You can plaster and be plastered.
That is true.
So, yeah. So, ad break is on. But it's not always that. It's not always as long as it says.
Okay.
You'll see. They'll tell us when the ad's over.
Okay. So, I know Stretch is still here.
Yeah. Stretch.
So, I know that you don't like whatever they gave you to fix your front tooth. So, I'm just letting you know that now I have 3 broken teeth. However, none of them are front teeth. But if I smile big enough, you can see where the holes are. Is it only 3?
3 what?
Broken teeth? 1.
I think so. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
There's 2 right there. And then there's 1 over here.
Here, look at my missing tooth. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
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 We were taking your word for it.
So typically what happens with these 3 that have broken, I have been on vacation with Kahuna when they start their breakage. The first time was when I dental flossed in Cambria for the very first time, and I lost a chunk of the tooth. The second time, I don't remember where we were when that one started to get icky. And the third one was when we were in Yosemite. Over here.
Yeah.
This side.
Did we tell the Yosemite story?
Oh no, that is a good story.
That gets to come back here.
We'll tell the Yosemite story in a minute and 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Because
she's getting good. She's learned of where she can see the progress now. In 2 different places. I'm hoping she's seen it.
All I'm looking is right there in front of me, and it's a big green bar.
Right there, too.
Where?
Ad in progress.
That's too small. That's big, bright green banner. That is not highlighted for me to look at. This is a green banner.
All right.
I can look there and see it.
Okay. We're also on YouTube, by the way.
At the same time as this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly the same thing. It's just I'm double streaming. I'm multi-streaming onto YouTube live.
Okay. That just makes me a more public figure than I already am.
It's not like I get that many on YouTube.
No, but you never know. I mean...
I accidentally stabbed myself in the leg with a dagger. Got the YouTube link? I think it's just Kahuna the Elder. I think I have it set up that way.
Ad break has ended and our community is back.
Hey, everybody's back. Welcome back, everybody.
So while on ad break, for those of you who are not subscribers, we talked about telling you the Yosemite National Park camping story, which Kahuna will start and I will interject at appropriate moments.
So, I tried very hard. Nope, it's not that. You have to just sign a search for Kahuna the Elder on YouTube. So anyway, I get to work on the About Me page.
No kidding.
Yeah. Wait. My About Me page? Does it suck that bad? Oh, well. Anyway, and I used to be in marketing.
You never are good at marketing yourself. You'll admit it.
I know. I admit, holy, I suck.
Okay.
I suck at it.
So back,
All right, so
back to the Yosemite National Park camping story.
I got Mrs. Kahuna to agree to going camping. And, part of it was I got a queen-sized air mattress that actually has a frame.
So I'm not on the ground in the tent.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and did as much as I could to make it comfortable. In fact, we started the trip with 3 nights in an Airbnb.
Which was not our favorite Airbnb, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it was not the nicest we've had. But it did have a hot tub.
Which we loved.
So, which we spent every night in, even the night where it sprinkled a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you there, Stretch. I see you.
See where what?
See down here, this is multi-chat. So if it's got that, it's a YouTube person.
Oh.
So
okay.
They can chat to us in YouTube too.
Okay.
Chat to us in YouTube like it's a different language.
Okay.
And again, it kind of is. Anyway, so Airbnb for 3 nights because I wanted Mrs. Kahuna to kind of ease into this.
We have since decided that we will flip-flop the trips next time.
Yes.
Camp first, Airbnb second.
Right. If we do both.
Yes, if we do both.
So we stay in the Airbnb and the weather's not looking great.
But it wasn't horrible either.
No, but I mean, it was forecast to have snow at the higher elevations, meaning 8,000 feet.
Which we were not going to be at.
We were going to be at about 4,000 feet.
So we thought, okay.
All right.
And I said, even if it did snow, I would be okay with it.
Yep.
Because I'm originally from Chicago. I know what snow is. I'm rarely cold. But
so we get there. We get to Yosemite. We drive in, and it's not snowing yet.
No, but it's raining.
But it was drizzling.
Enough.
Not heavy rain, but
no, it was
enough for things to get wet. But it wasn't bad.
No,
I mean, I was able to start a fire.
We were able to put the tent up without getting soaking wet. It was not that bad.
Yeah, it was not bad. Not bad at all.
I
really.
could have lived with it.
Yeah. So now, mind you, it's getting down to about 35 at night,
which I can still live with.
She can live with it. Unfortunately, having lost weight, I get cold much easier, and she steals the covers in the sleeping bag. My tiny sorry ass is hanging out with the temperature of 35 degrees outside. But she's happy because I'm snuggled up warm and snuggled up to her because she can enjoy it.
But wait, it gets better.
So
it starts raining harder.
She's not happy about the sound of it raining harder.
It's pounding on the tent. But then I finally fall asleep.
And there is some moisture coming in the tent. Not sure exactly where, but it's coming in. Somewhere around 1 o'clock in the morning.
Midnight, 1
o'clock
there.
in the morning. What we hear is
poof.
No, not dogs.
Not dogs. But that was good. Good timing.
It was good timing. No, what we hear is
and I sit bolt upright.
Yeah.
What's that?
She's freaking out. What was that? What was that? Well, I know it's not a bear because bears don't go.
Well, we decided to put our tent under a tree.
Under a tree, which most of the time is not a bad place.
Because it gives you more shade.
More shade and does protect you from the elements.
However, not these elements.
Unless
it
has started coming down wet, heavy snow.
Like the worst, almost like...
It was slush.
It was like a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
After it had melted for a little bit.
Yes, it was bad.
It was not good.
And I have to go to the bathroom.
And by the time she decided she had to go to the bathroom, it had already snowed a good 3, maybe 4 inches.
And it was starting to weigh the tent down.
You see, the problem with snow at 7,000 feet is that when it falls into an enclosed valley,
It melts.
still fucking snow.
No, it's not snow anymore. It's slush.
Well, yeah.
So, in my infinite wisdom, because the sides of the tent are caving in, I go poof, and I push it all off my side. And it was okay.
On your side. Yeah, on her side.
I couldn't reach his side.
It piled up on my side even further. So now the tent is sagging in on the top of my head. And I was already cold.
Well, and on top of that, Kahuna did get up to go to the bathroom with me. So now we're wet and cold.
Although we weren't that wet from the walk back and forth. Our
feet were wet. Then, because the feet are wet, you go into the tent, and now the floor of the tent is wet.
This was supposed to be a 2-night stay.
It was not. It was less than 24 hours.
Yeah. We got up.
I would say it was about 18 hours.
About halfway through the night, after she went to the bathroom, I just said, fine, we won't stay the night.
No, we'll go in the morning. And I was silently celebrating, and I tried not to sound too excited.
You failed.
I know.
Miserably.
But it gets worse. It gets way fucking worse.
Where did it get worse from there?
When we tried to pack the shit up. We had to pack everything up to go home.
So,
and you have to keep lots of things in a metal bear box that has this funky lock that I could never figure out.
Basically, all it is the handle comes out of the door and just hangs on a chain. So you have to put the handle back in the door before you can turn it to open.
Yes,
except... It's not that difficult.
No, but when it's fucking cold and wet, and you don't have waterproof shoes, and there's a 4-inch depression in front of the bear box that you must step in order to open the door.
And it was so cold that I'm having to try to untie things and pull things out and fold things. Literally what we did was start the car, work for 5 to maybe 10 minutes, then go sit in the car with our hands in front of the heater vents. Okay, I think I can move my fingers now.
Needless to say, Kahuna has waterproof boots. I don't own anything waterproof because I never thought I would need something waterproof. So my shoes are like squishing, like when you walked on them, like water was coming out the sides.
Yeah.
So the next time we sat down in the car, I took out my regular gym shoes and a brand new pair of socks. And I put them somewhere where they wouldn't get wet. Right, like by the armrest. We must have gone back and forth about 12 times.
Well, let's give you an idea. It took us a little over an hour to get packed up. We started packing up. The people who were in the campsite next to us, I think, also decided to bail.
They packed their shit up in 20 minutes.
Out, gone.
Bye.
No sign of them in 25 minutes.
And we're still...
They've done this before.
And we're still trying to shove shit in the car.
We're trying to fold the tent back
up.
We
didn't even try to fold the tent back up.
Right, no.
You said, no, we're not fucking folding anything.
Well, no, I said we're not putting it into the damn carrier. We're just going to carry it to the car and stick it in there. Of course, that meant that there was still water inside of it.
Along with the tarp that was on the ground underneath the tent.
Yeah. So that all got you. So we just shoved everything that into the car. And then we drove home. So
after we drove around the park for a while, took some pictures.
Yeah, we got
some good stuff. But man, I was like,
you generate so much heat that I dry wet clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually Mrs. Kahuna, except when it needs to happen.
So, soggy tents are not fun. We still have more to go. So, we were supposed to come home on Wednesday. Thank God we came home on Tuesday. It was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Offspring number 2 was coming to visit us from Phoenix and was due to arrive on Wednesday in the early evening. So we joked that we should put the tent up in the front yard to air it out and let it dry and say, oh yeah, we got your bedroom all ready for you, and point out the window. However, that did not happen. We went ahead and did it the next weekend instead. But that was funny.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
sure.
trying to fold that fucking tent back up after we had to hose it down.
I had to vacuum the inside.
Vacuum it out.
Vacuum water out of the inside.
Yeah, that was that bad.
Yeah, it was like, we got all that out though. Folding it actually was not that bad. The fold was not bad.
No, but we folded it wrong. We figured out. Once
Yeah, we folded it
tried
wrong
to
the
get
first
it
time,
in
and then we
the
put it,
thing.
yeah. A bivvy. Yeah, well,
What's a bivvy?
bivvy's like a little pup tent.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm lucky she went camping and she's actually agreed to go
I'm
the second
going
time.
again, believe
course,
it or not.
It's where she wants to go this time.
No. It's a location that I like.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily camping
It's not
where I want to go.
it's
but
not where I would pick to
because,
go camping.
to me, camping is like the Hilton. And
So it's like I've gotten to go camping very, very little in the last 15 years.
so we're going to go again in what, 3 weeks?
4 weeks.
3.5 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. On the 17th.
Hopefully it will not be rainy, soggy, wet. It will not snow.
It won't snow. It will be damp.
It'll be damp, but
Because it's within walking distance of the beach.
the ocean.
The beach.
Yes, and I will be in heaven because I will be able to hear that and I will sleep like a fucking boulder.
And see, I'm a mountain camping kind of guy. I like the trees. I like the sounds. I like, the smells.
I would be okay camping in a mountainous region again, so long as there was a 0% chance of precipitation. I would consider Thanksgiving again, but not Yosemite. Maybe we could do,
I was hoping maybe sometime during the summer if I could find a place, but
well, I mean, I would consider something up Arrowhead, Big Bear Way. That's still mountains.
yeah, I have to find something. Or a hard cover over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's only so much you can fit in the car. But yeah, that was our camping trip.
And offspring number 3 is surprised that I have agreed to try again. That I will be trying again.
I'm sad because I still have not gotten to do the camping I want to do, which is sitting around a campfire, relaxing, looking up at the stars.
I would love that part of it.
Yeah.
I would love that part of it.
Weather.
It just slushy, sloppy, rainy, yucky on the tent, about to collapse on my head. Not a fan.
But it wasn't.
But it was, because it was collapsing on your head. I just pushed the snow off my
It
side.
wasn't collapsing. It was just being weighted down.
It was tickling your head. That's enough.
because it was weighted down.
We shouldn't have to deal with that when we go camping. I am not about that. And the bathroom, when you had to walk across like the road, which has lots of like ruts, wheel ruts. So if you weren't paying attention and you stepped in one of those, oh God, it was soggy.
You gotta admit though, the bathrooms were
awesome,
They were
and they were
clean.
warm.
they kept heaters on in the bathrooms.
Oh my
which
God,
was nice.
you walked in and it's like, oh my God, I'm wearing too much fucking clothes. It
It
really,
was nice in there. I was surprised I didn't find more people just camping out at the
I
bathroom.
would have.
Well, the family next door to us, remember that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Okay. We
got
went to bed early because it was dark and wet.
We got there about
1 o'clock.
1, 2 o'clock, got set up and everything, realized we needed a few things, went down to the general store, bought the things, came back. We had dinner was
Beef, was it some sort of stew?
yeah, it was like a beef. It was like the
It's a
chunky,
pan of beef stew.
yeah, a chunky beef stew.
Yeah.
It
It was good too, by the way.
and made it in a cast iron
And we had,
skillet.
and we also brought a kettle. So we had
We had a
hot water, we had hot chocolate,
hot water, for
which
hot
I was
chocolate,
able to spike.
which she did spike with what, Fireball, right?
No, I spiked it with Bailey's.
Or with Bailey's. So we were able to sit around a fire for a little while and do that. And
And then it started to pour.
no, not yet. Well, like I said, we were all settled in and
In bed.
eating. We were eating about
Oh yeah.
5 o'clock,
Yeah, it was early.
and we watch a family pull in and try to start putting up a tent at 5 o'clock in the evening.
It was a mom, a dad, and 3 kids below the age of 10.
There's no lighting out here. This is a national park. There's no extra lighting out here. It's whatever's out there, whatever you brought.
No, yeah.
Which they didn't bring. They brought one lantern. And they were trying to set up a tent.
And they were gone before we woke up.
And they
in the
had
morning.
what? 3 kids?
I just said that 3 kids
3
under
kids,
the
yeah.
age of 10.
Yeah. And they're sitting there trying to set it up. And I'm like, bad.
That's
Bad.
not going to go well.
So we go to bed.
Never saw them again.
By the time we went to the bathroom,
At midnight, they were gone.
Gone. Just like a poof, like a fart in the wind. Gone.
Farts in the wind kind of stick around sometimes.
Not for long though. Depends on the wind.
Oh, that's true.
If you're downwind, it's kind of unfortunate.
Yes.
Love cutting up wood and making a campfire. That's my thing. Is I love to set up the campfire, get it going, and just
Chill.
sit around it.
I'm good with that. We don't even need to talk. I can have spiked hot cocoa. Oh, we also brought those packets of apple cider.
Yeah.
Which were good.
And we had the stuff to make s'mores.
Yes, we did.
And we didn't make them.
We did not. Because
we had the stuff for pudgy pie too. And
pudgy pies. We
didn't make
actually
those.
didn't have stuff for s'mores.
We didn't. I thought we had marshmallows.
We did, but we didn't have chocolate or graham crackers.
Oh, we could have bought it.
Yes, but we didn't.
They had them at the general
yes,
store.
but we didn't.
Yeah. Oh, and then the next morning we go to leave.
Mm-hmm.
We stopped at the general store to get something to eat.
Oh yes, and did I get chicken salad? I did. I got a tub of chicken salad and half a loaf of bread because I knew I just wanted a sandwich. Kahuna buys one of those like meals that you have to pour the boiling water in. Except he didn't read the directions.
Well, no. The problem is it's got to be boiling water. And yeah, you're right. It was
meant to be microwaved.
It was meant to be microwaved or made in a pot with boiling water. All we had was
that.
The Yeti full of hot water.
Which was lukewarm by then.
And it was grits. It was cheese grits. Cheese grits I love. This was more like stone ground corn because it never softened because the water wasn't hot enough.
So he ended up having some of the chicken salad on bread, which he liked.
Yeah, and then we ended up getting lunch somewhere. Where did we get lunch?
No, that was our lunch.
We stopped somewhere.
Okay, let me think. It was fucking raining. No, we stopped at a Starbucks because I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't remember getting food.
Huh. Maybe you're right.
I don't think we got food on the way back. Because we had other snacky things to
That's
eat.
true. Yeah, we ate stuff.
So we elected to not. But all of the boiling water pouch meals that we bought for camping in November are good for like 16 years.
Yep. So we still have
them. We'll be using them when we go camping in March.
Dig a small pit for oxygen circulation. So you can't do that out here. Especially in California. They're very concerned with making sure that we don't start a forest
wildfire. As you may know, because, I'm sure our recent wildfires were all over the news.
So
everywhere in the world.
Hundreds of billions of dollars in damage.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. So you have to build your fire in a fire ring,
which they always
supply.
Have.
They always have them, and they do have holes near the bottom
for
the air circulation.
Yeah,
you do get great air circulation. It's really easy to build a fire in them.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, they have a really cool way that they set up the grill. It's on a pivot.
Mm. So you can move it off if you want.
So you can move the actual grill off of
the grate.
Off of the fire. So when when you're cooking something, you just push the grate over the fire, put it in there. Otherwise, move the grate out of the way. You just have a campfire.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. And we have a cast iron skillet. We also have a Dutch oven. Cast iron Dutch oven. We have a kettle, a tea kettle that's meant specifically for camping. It's only in the camping box.
Yep.
The only thing we still can't fucking find is the pudgy pie iron.
Yeah, I think we probably left it there.
I don't know. We'll have to get another one. They weren't that expensive.
No, it was like
$15, wasn't
30.
it? Oh, I thought it was 15.
30, that's still not bad.
But we'll have pudgy pies this time.
Yeah.
I will even man the pudgy pie making.
You can only camp on private land with permission?
Or
So-
are you
so
talking
there's-
about digging a small pit? Which one is it?
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah. So you can only camp, or you can only dig the pit.
Yep.
Yeah. See, of course, we gave both examples, so
I
you
know.
said yep.
Yep. So 1, you can only camp on private land, or 2,
No, the camping. So
2,
you can only
you can. Oh no, the
no, the
camping.
camping. So you can
Oh.
only camp on private land. So there's no public lands to camp on.
Oh, we're camping at state parks.
State and national parks.
Well, Yosemite's national.
Yeah.
The San Simeon is a state park.
Correct. Which are about the only ones we can get reservations for right now.
I know. Yeah. All the websites for the national parks are difficult to navigate at the current moment.
No, at the moment they're not taking reservations. Period.
There's campsites, but they are the family setup stuff.
Okay, well, the campsites where we go,
It's kind of like that.
it's kind of like that. Basically, they're numbered. You pull into a campground. It's not
You have a space.
it's not totally primitive camping, but you don't have water at the.
No.
I mean, there's water spigots about every 8 or 10 campsites.
Right.
But they're a shared spigot. There is a restroom that's a community restroom. But
There's like gravel or dirt roads that go around.
in the national parks, especially if there's bear activity, they provide you with
A bear box.
a bear box, which is about a 3 by 3 by 4 roughly.
I don't know. It's not as tall as it is wide and long.
It's probably about 36 cubic feet. And it's like I said, it's got this. It's double doored. One closes, then the other one closes, and it has the handle that removes. So the bears can't get in it. And in fact, you can get fined.
We weren't getting fined, but we had a park ranger come over because I left something on the picnic table while I went into the tent to get something else, and he happened to be going by at that time and said, "Hey, you can't leave this here." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm new."
Yeah, you can get fined at like $500 to $1,000 if you leave anything out
Or
unattended
in your car.
or in your car.
Food, drink, anything with a smell. Lip gloss, hand lotion, anything like that.
Out of the car, off the tables, into the bear box.
In the bear box.
Because the bears will come down. They don't. Bear at 50 cal, yeah. Well, here's the thing: is they actually protect the bears. They don't want the bears habituated to humans. They don't want them. They don't want them to get used to the fact that they can steal food from humans, approach humans. So they don't want you to leave anything that's going to entice the bear. So you put it in the bear box, and in the bear box, it's completely safe. The bears cannot get into them. They have special. If you need a dumpster to dump a bunch of trash,
It's over far away
it's
from
far,
the
it's
campsites.
farther away from the campsite, and it has a special kind of opening
yeah,
to it.
like it opens. You pull almost like a mailbox, you
Yep.
pull the thing down and you put things in this tray and then you push it up and then it all goes
it
down.
closes, and when that's pulled down, it actually seals the inside. So it's kind of like shaped like this.
Yeah, it's kind of like on an angle.
So you put your stuff on here. So you pull it open. You put your stuff on here,
and then it goes.
and then you shut it this way, and
And
it
it goes
slides off the
down.
back and keeps it closed. So if the bear tries to pull it open, he just gets
He gets air.
metal. So glad I'm in the UK. About the worst thing we have to worry about are adder snakes, which will make you a bit ill for a while. Yeah.
You know what? I have seen. No, I don't know if you have. I've actually been to Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. I have seen elk like within 2 feet of me, like face to face with a male elk. I have seen moose. I've seen baby moose. I've seen the curly horned sheep, rams, but they're called
The bighorn.
mountain.
Well, there's the bighorn sheep are like that.
No, bighorn cattle are like this.
No,
They're not big.
Bighorn sheep.
Maybe that's what it is. I have seen. They look like gazelles, but they're not gazelles. They have another name in the desert. They have the long, spindly legs. They look like a deer, but they run really fast, but they're not gazelles. It's something else.
I don't know.
Anyway, something else.
Antelope.
No, it's not an antelope. But I've seen those too. I've also seen snakes, which I am not a fan of. I have seen prairie dogs. I have seen otters.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what else I have seen in the wild. Oh, I've seen eagles. I have seen, well, condors, but that was in South America.
I've seen most of those. But then we've also seen them in that one park in Arizona.
That's true. We have seen bears like up close and personal.
There's a
That was fun.
caribou.
I have not. No,
That would be farther north.
no.
Yeah, farther north than we generally go.
I saw these in Arizona, and they have a unique name. Maybe they're desert antelope or something like that.
Yeah, so there's this park called Arizona. It's a drive-through park. Now, keep in mind, there used to be a drive-through animal park here in California, and they closed it after a number of lawsuits because
People were stupid.
people were stupid. They would drive through in the old station wagons with the windows that roll down in the back, big window in the back, the kids in the back who wanted to play Here Kitty Kitty with lions. Yeah. Been a foot away from a reticulated python. I have touched a reticulated python.
You know what? I've actually been pretty much nose to nose with a giraffe, but not in Africa. It was in the wildlife. In the safari park
Yeah.
of Walt Disney World.
Oh.
I have pictures of it.
But yeah, at Arizona, it's a drive-through. So you pull
That
in.
was cool. We really enjoyed that, but
Yeah.
it was fucking freezing.
Oh God, it was cold out there.
It was windy too.
But you drive through, and the thing is that you go through different sections. They actually have tigers, snow tigers, right?
I don't remember.
Were they white?
I don't remember.
Weren't they white? The one that were off to the right side.
I don't know. I got pictures.
They have bears. They have bison.
Lots of bears.
Bison. Yeah, lots of bears. And the thing is that a couple times a day they feed them. And the bears know where they get fed.
And so they lay there.
And so they lay there and eat apples and stare at you like,
Here we go.
what? Well, I can't put that on.
No, well, so we had this. What is that?
That's a different kind of sheep.
Okay.
No, that's a mountain goat.
Oh, we saw mountain goats.
You know what? I probably have some pictures. Let me see if I can find the picture of the one bear. But yeah, it's kind of a cool place. You
We
drive
saw
through.
deer. This is another deer. That's a deer. That's a deer. Oh, wolves. We saw these. Remember these? The white wolves? Arctic wolves.
Oh, the wolves is what I'm thinking of, not tigers. Wolves is what I was thinking of.
Well, here. Can you see it?
Yeah, not really. Hang on.
Look! They can too. That's one of the Arctic wolves.
Give me a second here. I have a folder with it.
And I have a good picture of a bear up on its hind legs. There it is. See the bear? He's dancing. Look at Leo. You can see that really well. Sorry, Kahuna.
Yeah.
There's the bear. See how close we were?
You know what? I think they were all on my phone, and I don't think I have them.
Well, I've got them. I've got them. Here's one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It seems like I'm missing pictures.
Could be. Okay, this is a buffalo. I think that's a bison. Is that a bison?
That's a bison.
That's a bison.
Okay, I have pictures of that Yosemite trip, so you can see what it looked like at our campsite. So this is the evening we arrived. Hello.
Where'd it go?
Oh, I know.
Up
He
this
hasn't
way. Hasn't been what? Let me show this real quick because we're talking about bears. See how close? See him eating? Look how mean he looks. He's like, don't come too close.
Let's see. I wonder if I can do this way. Nope. It's not saved in the right format. Bummer. Anyway. But yeah, Arizona was cool. We enjoyed
It
that.
was cool.
What was that trip for? What did we do? Oh, that was the trip
that
out
was
to.
that was where we had the most awesome Airbnb.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
Arizona.
yeah,
It was one of those weekend things because I was stressed.
yeah. Wolves. Wolves were there. They had just a bunch of stuff, but yeah, it's.
So here's some of the cool stuff from the camping trip before we went camping. So let's see.
I think I know where I am.
Here's Kahuna on the train.
That was it. Oh, is that the train?
That's Kahuna on the train.
That's the dam. That's a bunch of pictures I needed for that stuff. Yeah, we're sitting here looking for pictures for you. So, you know. What time is it?
4:14.
We'll go for another 45 minutes or so. It's an ad starting in a minute. So that's perfect because that'll let us look for the stuff that we're looking for.
Here's me and Kahuna when we were out for dinner with Offspring number 3 before we went to go see Wicked. We do lots of selfies. We're pretty good at them.
We're actually pretty good at selfies. We actually look like we like each other. It's a good thing, right?
Oh, wait. So is it on ads? It's 25 seconds. So this is something I had to deal with at school on Friday. A 4th grader kicked the sign with his heel, like went backwards with it, and it broke the exit sign. Yet he denied doing it despite adults having seen him. What is all that?
It's on my phone.
What are all those? Because those don't look like anything I've ever seen before.
Stuff I had to take a picture of for something else. I was trying to read them.
Lamp beads. What is that?
I don't know. I have to look at it.
It's on something red. I think that was a mistake.
It probably was. Wouldn't be the first time I took pictures of stuff that didn't need to. So we're on an ad break.
What the hell is that?
Oh, what?
That's your head.
No, it's not.
Who is that?
That is Kevin Doyle.
Oh, and
Hugging
Kai.
his son, Kai. I'm trying to see if they're still on my phone, but it doesn't look like it. Then again, I can't see where my phone is.
Did you leave it in the car?
No, I know I brought it in. I don't know where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost my phone. But that means I might be able to find it.
Okay.
Once I find where things are. So yeah, welcome to a happy hour. I have no idea how many people are actually here.
I wouldn't even know how to figure it out.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
Because we shouldn't act any different.
No.
Images. Trying 23. Must be down here.
2023?
Website versus video.
What are you looking for?
Documents. Background audio projects. Rick Springfield concert.
Rick Springfield concert. Sent another DM.
Whoa! Another DM. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh. That's nice.
That is nice.
Is that a snow leopard?
I think it is a snow leopard.
Looks like a snow leopard.
Looks very snow leopardy to me. Oh, yeah.
Add in 40. You mean it says the ad break ends in 30.
Well, yeah. There's a delay.
Yes, snow leopard. I was right. Look at me being right. I have a funny picture of our two girlies. This is Zoe and Lily competing about who's going to get in the... Can you put this up? Change that out. This is So there's Zoe and Lily trying to come in the dog door at the same time. And it's always a competition between these two. Always a competition. Aren't they silly?
Now I don't know where all those pictures went.
For what? From where?
On my phone.
For what?
Yes.
For...
Like all kinds of pictures from my phone. I don't know.
Hey, have we told everybody that I have a new car?
No, we haven't. Well, I've mentioned it before.
I have a new car.
Mrs. Kahuna has a new car.
I'm in love with my car.
She's very in love with her car. I hear it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She has a red Cooper. Mini Cooper Countryman.
There it is. It doesn't look that red here.
It looks orangish there.
But it is red. And it is the coolest car I have ever owned. And I love it.
It's a nice car. It's a brand new and it's all electric. We took a trip a few weeks ago to Vegas because we wanted to see just how bad
the charging situation
charging anxiety would be.
And we didn't have charging anxiety.
No, in fact, we stopped more times than we needed to. Because the car will tell you when it needs to stop and will tell you where it needs to stop.
As long as you're using the car's navigation system.
Using the car's navigation system, which is decent.
Yes.
It's not great for local. It doesn't pick up on local traffic very well. But for longer trips, it works great. And it literally tells you, all right, you have to get off this exit, and here's where the charger is. And each charging stop was anywhere from 20 to, I think the longest was 40 minutes.
I don't even think
maybe
it
even
took
45.
40.
The one where we stopped at Eddie World on the way back, I think was 45.
Yeah, but we also were occupied. We ate.
True. Yeah, well, that's why we ate, is because of, we knew it was going to take a little longer. But yeah, it just tells you. And the great thing about Vegas is the place where we stay has charging stations
For free.
for free. So plug in. Every day we'd leave with
It
nice,
doesn't. It
nice healthy
doesn't.
charge.
Yeah, but it doesn't. They're the slow chargers, so they don't ramp it up really fast.
No, but I mean,
But it was charged.
It was for overnight. I mean, we'd
Yeah.
park it there and leave it overnight, charging up, free. It was nice.
So, for those of you who know about my journey into administration, school administration, I have my preliminary administrative services credential. But within 1 year of having your preliminary administrative services credential and an administrative role, you need to apply for your clear administrative services credential. So for the next 2 full years, I will be doing that. Luckily, my district pays for it, but yay. More work.
Hey, you know what? You love your current job.
I love my current job. That doesn't mean I have to love getting my clear credential.
No, but you do love your current job.
I do love my current job. I love my school. I love the people I work with. I love my principal. I just love the kids. I love it all. What is that?
What is what?
I've never been there.
You probably haven't because it's in Washington, D.C.
Oh, is that a picture of yours?
No, this is
Oh.
Bing wallpaper.
Oh. I'm like, never been there.
I have Bing wallpaper automatically update every day.
Oh, nice. I don't.
I do. So this is today's, because it's President's Day, and there's a
And there's a Lincoln Memorial.
Lincoln,
and
the Washington Monument through the Lincoln Memorial
Yeah,
with a reflecting pool in between.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that we're happy with Washington at the moment.
Washington, D.C. No, but the Washington Memorial we're okay with.
Well,
And the Lincoln Memorial we're okay with, and the reflecting pool. And
yeah,
we're just not a fan of the administration currently in Washington.
The occupants of a certain
house.
Very
That is
lightly
very
colored home.
Lightly colored.
A lightly colored home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which has a little bit of an orange tint to it nowadays.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we know. Everybody hates us now.
No, everybody doesn't hate us. Well,
Well, the problem is that not enough of us did what needed to be done.
But those of us who did do what needed to be done should not be included with the rest of them.
But we are, just like we include,
Yes.
other people like that. So
Yes, but So how many people do we have right now? I don't even know. Can you tell me? Just stretch.
No, I think Dracos is in there
Lurking?
somewhere. Lurking.
How do you find out?
I'd have to look somewhere.
I know you have a button somewhere. You used to have a button.
I used to. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
Yep, Dracos and Stretch.
Who's Stream Elements?
That's a bot.
Oh.
Half
lurking. Okay.
I mean, does that mean you have like one headphone on? Is that how that works? Pupper.
Pupper?
Yes. Pupper.
Where? Right by me.
Yep.
Hi, Pupper.
That's Zoe.
That's Zoe. Multitasking. Shame the WA community.
Kind of fell off. Yeah, I have learned that over time that happens. Communities come together and then people go their own ways, sometimes because they came together for one reason and that reason doesn't exist anymore. A lot of us came together as streamers because of the pandemic.
True.
We couldn't go anywhere.
You started streaming during the pandemic.
I did. 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, the COVID lockdowns. That's why a lot of people started streaming was because we can't go anywhere. And yeah, people went back to work. Some of us went through a depressed period.
Mm-hmm.
I took a year and a half off. So, I don't get upset that there aren't that many people on the stream because...
Got to build it up again.
You don't show up for a year and a half. People are going to go, oh, that's him. Funny thing is, I still have like 100 followers or something, but I don't even know how many of those still actively watch Twitch anymore. That's one thing that Twitch really doesn't tell us is, at least not that I know of, is how active an individual is in general. And they shouldn't tell us really because that's a privacy issue.
Mm-hmm.
The whole streaming thing has changed so much. Yeah, it has. I mean, back then, 2020, 2021, ads were not a big thing.
Right.
Now it's, if you're going to stream on Twitch, you have to have ads. It's not a choice. Twitch puts the ads in. So you have a choice as to how they happen. Stretch recommend that I do one ad as opposed to
a bunch of them.
Yeah. Have to be an all-around content creator now. I don't know that I buy that. Because I would say most of the big ones, they still only do one genre of content. They might do different formats, but it's the same content. Make it on Twitch, you do. Well, and the thing is, I'm doing on Twitch and YouTube now what I enjoy doing. I think that was part of why I stopped streaming was I felt like I was doing something that I had to do and felt guilty if I didn't do it, but didn't have the energy to do it. So F it, I'm just not going to do anything. Include YouTube Shorts, TikTok on all the platforms. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what I mean. It's different formats.
I hate TikTok.
But yeah, TikTok I'm not a fan of.
I hate TikTok. I won't ever download it. I never go on it. I don't download it.
I don't go on it. I do see videos from it sometimes, but...
Well, only if they've been moved to another platform.
Yeah. I don't go to TikTok for anything.
TikTok has been a nightmare for educators. With all of the TikTok challenges that have come up.
Yeah.
It's been a nightmare, and it creates discipline issues.
People doing stupid things.
Yeah, and they don't win stupid prizes.
Well, sometimes they do.
No, they don't win them. They earn them.
Okay.
I
we have a favorite little song. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah. I'm going to go. I have to go to the restroom.
Oh.
I have.
Should have done that during the ad.
I didn't have to go then.
Well, if you're going down.
I'm not going down. I was going to say, I drank almost my whole thing of this, and I drank my whole thing of this.
Oh, I thought you were going to go down and get water.
I'm not going down right now, but if here, give it to me, I'll go down.
I'm out pretty much.
I'll go down because I love you.
Thanks.
Sure.
She loves me. Yeah, yeah, you kind of have to do a little of everything, but I think it's still true that if you enjoy what you're doing, your audience will find you. It's going to take a while. One of the things I saw recently made total sense. It took some guy 2.5, 3 years to get to 100 consistent followers. It took him a year to get to 250. 6 months to get to 1,000. And like 3 months to get to 2,000. And it's just accelerated. It's a numbers game. So yeah, you've got to go through and be consistent. When the lower numbers are lower, eventually it rolls around. It's also why I've been trying, and Stretch, this is something that you kind of inspired me to do, is go to other people's streams, especially after I raid, and hang out for a little bit. See what their stream is like. See if it's someone I appreciate. Because I know if I raid them a few times and I hang out and, make some comments and, just have fun in their streams, I might get a follow from them. They may even visit during one of my streams, and that would be cool. If they're on before me sometime, they may raid in. Yeah, and that's, that's actually the toughest part for me to do. Because to me, it feels like, hey, look at me, I just raided in. Come on over to my stream. And I can't do that. I raid in because either you or someone has suggested a stream, and it looks like a stream that folks who watch me will enjoy. And that's important. I want you guys, when I send you over to someone, to be taken care of. What's this? Why? What was this? Oh, that was a reminder that Macaro's a level 2. Has been for 25 months. That's awesome. Yeah, so I don't pretend I'm going to get rich doing this. And I looked at it as a business for a while. And that, I think, is a big part of why I exiled myself from streaming. It's because I was looking at it as a business. As long as I'm doing that, I'm not enjoying it. I do this because it's fun. I can't think of another reason to do it that would keep me going. I enjoy it, and so therefore I do it. And if you guys enjoy it and, hang out with me and just enjoy the fun, then great. Could I find a different... Yeah, you have to enjoy doing this. You may make it someday. You may make enough money. The thing is, you don't have to make a ton of money to be able for it to be, successful. But you may never get there. But I guarantee, if you're enjoying doing it, getting there is not as important. If you're doing it because you're trying to be the next Mr. Beast, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be miserable. You have to enjoy what you're doing. To me, it's the only way. You have to enjoy it. And I enjoy, the conversations with you guys and, having you guys heckle me while I'm playing a video game, reading your guys' stuff on Kahuna Reads. I mean, all of that stuff. I really enjoyed last Wednesday when we were talking about, the gaming system and how it could work. That was a great conversation. 2 hours of conversation. I was like, wow, that went fast. That's when I enjoy it. Just talking someone's live notification go up with a caption saying, you're doing better than you think. Hey, I'm trying not to think of how I'm doing. I stopped putting viewer numbers up. I don't look at them anymore, and I don't show them to anybody anymore. The showing part is kind of like, You know, if you have 10,000 viewers at a time, well, that's a fun number to look at. But it doesn't mean anything. You got 10,000 viewers, but nobody's really engaged. They're there because you're doing a giveaway or just, whatever reason. I can't communicate with 10,000 people at the same time. I can communicate to 10,000 people at the same time. But man, I can't imagine what the chat must be like. Well, my guess is the chat is mostly the chatters chatting amongst themselves. That's how that works. I enjoy the conversation, and I enjoy the repartee between you guys and me and Mrs. Kahuna. I love when she's on. I really do. She gives me crap, but I love when she's on. And you guys love when she's on.
Put a little ice in there because,
Thanks. They love when you're on.
Well, awesome. I love being on. As long as I didn't have to work during the day and don't have to rush to get home to do this.
I know.
So
maybe we need to do like Saturday.
Something. So this is a bottle of the red that we bought from Castro Oaks when we were in Yosemite, where we met the really nice couple.
Yeah.
And this is a red blend. We'll see how it is. Yes, I put ice in it because it's not cold.
And who cares? If that's the way you like your wine, drink your wine with some fucking ice.
It's a blend. It's a red blend. So it's called Man's Best Blend.
If you like it with ice, you drink it with ice.
I don't remember liking this one like this. It tastes a little sour.
Try chatting in a Critical Role stream. You don't even see your message. It's off the screen. Yeah. Critical Role is a long-running D&D campaign stream. They play D&D live. So much so to the point that they actually made a TV show out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not, I wouldn't say it's exactly D&D because it's kind of scripted.
Okay.
So 75,000 viewers. I can't see how you could ever chat with 75,000 people. But then they're not. They're not really chatting with anybody. They're playing the game and they're chatting amongst themselves, but they're playing the game. That is entertainment. That's like watching a TV show.
Is there
what?
mate in that cup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Just concerned.
It was here. I moved it so I wouldn't knock it over.
Awesome.
I take it down when I go to use it again.
Okay, good. Called it?
More like a TV show. Yep. Yeah, it's like a TV show. You're watching it. It's entertainment. It's not this.
What happened to the other keyboard that you had?
I found that I cannot type with it.
Oh, it took you that long to figure it out?
I really tried because I really like the look of it.
I know.
I really like it. I really tried.
I could have told you.
I grew up on that kind of keyboard.
Yes, but you haven't used that kind of keyboard
this
in 30 plus years.
This one's much faster.
And it looks...
That one fat-fingered more.
That one looks very space age. The way the font is on the keys.
Yeah.
It looks very...
Well, it's the one that came with the computer.
Okay, well, it looks very futuristic.
It's a gaming keyboard.
Excellent.
Yeah. I don't even know all the functions on it.
Well, this is WASD.
Yes, because when you move in a game, usually your keys are WASD. Forward, backward, left, and right. WASD. So this is this. You can put this into a mode where these do the same as these.
Oh.
So you can be left-handed or right-handed.
Marisha Ray is in charge of making the set. Everything you see, even the smallest thing she controls. It's literally a studio set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I know who Marisha Ray is?
She's the set designer and the scenic coordinator.
Okay.
For Critical Role, for the show we were just talking about.
Uh-huh.
Matt Mercer's wife. Okay. So
I
Matt
don't
Mercer.
know who that is either.
Matt Mercer is the dungeon master for that group.
Okay.
He also does a lot of voiceovers. The show's very popular because he does kind of what I do with all the different voices.
Okay.
When he dungeon masters, he uses all the different voices and he brings it to life. He's very good. He's very good.
Okay.
Matt Mercer.
Okay.
But yeah, what time is it? We got about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, they're all pro voice actors or celebrities of some type sometimes. Yeah, they're all pros. They all do voices. And that's the key, is they really bring the game to life.
Got it.
So it's a fun game.
What am I holding on to? What is that on my little mini thing? What am I holding on to?
It was...
It's pink.
We're here?
Oh, I wasn't holding on to that.
No.
Oh. I'm like, I'm supposed to have a book. Why do I have a pink thing that looks like lips?
You know they have big ones now.
Great.
Like that big.
Yeah, no, we don't need them.
I do.
You can get one for yourself.
I get one for you too.
No.
Why?
Because the last time they broke.
Yeah, but they're not as small. They're bigger, so... And, could have one. You and me.
Okay.
And I can make sure that mine's the right size so you don't look like a giant next to me.
And I would like to be as skinny as I am in that one.
Well, I would just use the same model.
Oh.
But have them put the bigger one in.
Okay.
Put in the bigger one.
You have to make my hair a little shorter and a little less thick. Aging does that to a girl.
Well, but it's a fantasy figurine, so...
Yes, but... Okay.
I'll look. Yeah, so...
Why did we buy this one?
You bought it, not we. What you mean we?
I must have liked it then.
You did.
It's good. It's okay.
You had it while sitting there talking.
I know, but I don't like it.
She did not have it chilled, I don't think. Maybe
no, she did.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. But it didn't have ice. But it's sour, and it almost tastes dusty. Like it's a little off.
Yeah, so that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Got your owie?
My owie.
Sorry.
Oh, you poked it too hard.
Sorry.
You're not.
You do that to me all the time.
That's why you poked it hard, isn't it?
What's this? What's that on your back? Squeeze.
Okay, that thing on your back has been there for a long time, and I'm able to squeeze it out, get the stuff out of it. I think it's an impacted blackhead.
I know. Way too much information. I know. TMI. TMI.
You love me.
Yes, but TMI.
Okay.
He doesn't care.
Just another reason to love him.
At some point, I'm going to have to go through this particular stream and find all the clippable things. Like poop knife. It would be funny just to have one click, just like where I could hit a key and it would just go poop knife. Nobody would know what it was about. It was just poop knife.
God.
And now I have like 4 versions of it, so I can clip it very easily.
I have a headache.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So yeah. So uneventful day. Out of context clips could be so funny. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have any old phones. This is
mean?
not a stretch.
Well, it seems like it.
Yeah, I will explain it in a second.
Any old phones?
Any old...
What do
yeah.
you mean, like old cell phones?
Yeah.
Because we do have old cell phones.
I don't think I have any.
Yes, because B's girlfriend gave us one that we were going to give to Casey but didn't use, and you still have it somewhere. No, it's in the bedroom.
Oh.
In a bed.
Oh, that one. That one. You're right. I guess I could try that one. New Avowed game goes on full release. Yeah. Free on Xbox, Game Pass for PC.
What is Avowed?
It's a new role-playing battle game. It's a new game.
Something that you guys could talk about.
Yeah, I probably won't play it.
I have never heard of it.
It's new. You wouldn't have. RPG fantasy.
I know what RPG is now. I didn't always.
You know. Yeah, I have plenty of games already. The new Skyrim.
I don't even know what
Will
that
be.
is. What's Skyrim?
Skyrim's the game I have been playing, which is old. Like 6 years old
No.
at least.
That's not what your plane is called. The plain
No,
one?
no. That's Fight Sim. I have other games.
Oh,
Skyrim I've played twice on stream.
oh, is that the one where you
The first
are
time I
trying
went,
to figure it out?
first time through.
2011. Oh, well, and how old
Oh.
were you? 12?
Yeah, so
I'm sure that
14
stretch
years.
was like 12.
Well, it's 2011, but it has been remastered and new stuff added to it since then.
So in 2011, you and I hadn't even met yet.
No.
And that was my second year teaching. Oh, okay. Well, you're still 13 years younger than me.
Yeah, whippersnapper. Get off my lawn. We did that too.
I actually had someone tell me the other day, I think it was Sam, our cleaning lady. We were talking about something after dinner, and she said, I never knew you were that old. I said, oh my God. She said, I thought you were like 45. I'm like, really?
And see, that's a double-edged sword. Because on the one hand, it's like, oh, thanks, I look that young. What do you mean that old?
She's like, you're not that old. I'm like, yes, I am. I just had a birthday in November.
I, however, have always looked older than I was. Always. When I was 16, I looked 22.
Yes, well.
And that was before I grew a
Okay,
beard.
I did look older when I was like in 8th grade. A lot of people thought I was in high school. Specifically at a family wedding with makeup on. But I have always, I mean, I remember when I was married the first time, we bought our first house, and it was, I don't know, it was a Friday night, and somebody was coming around doing something, selling something about siding or something. And I opened the door, and the guy says, is your mother home? I said, I don't know, she might be. Well, could you get her for me? I'm like, well, she lives in like 35 minutes away. Well, who's the owner of this house? I said, me. He's like, there is no way. I'm like, no, really, I own this house. You know, no. I'm like, yes. So I was like, dude.
Yeah, no, I've always passed for older. That's just, I've never had a problem with it.
I don't think you look older than your age now. I think you look your age.
Depends. When this is shaved off, I think I look probably a couple years
You
younger.
look younger, yes. When you are
This
not
is starting to show it more. But
when you are not fuzzy, you look younger.
yeah, I'm not out of focus. I'm just fuzzy right now.
And because my hair is starting to gray, people now think I'm older. I'm not older than I am, but older.
I like the gray.
I know, and I won't color my hair. It's not.
I actually like it.
Well, good, because I'm not changing it. I have to get a couple inches cut off because it's really getting stringy on the ends, but.
I like it long.
Yeah.
And she's never going to let it grow.
I like long hair. My hair used to be long all the time. But as I mature, my hair is thinning, and the ends, because my hair doesn't grow as fast now, the ends have been around for a lot longer. So they start to look really straggly and icky. So
Yeah.
we had another plane crash. Where was it?
Which one?
The one where they were upside down.
Oh, that was
It was a Delta flight.
a Delta flight going into,
I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah.
We thought today.
Yeah.
They're all expected to survive, but it went.
Yeah. It was a small Delta plane, but it got to the end of the runway and went whoop. Upside down.
It wasn't like the one in Washington D.C.
It was more of a mishap than a crash. Although
Well,
planes being upside down are
That's yeah.
it's a crash.
And we also had one recently where a plane ran off the runway into another plane and T-boned it.
Yeah, I saw that.
We've had like 4 or 5 in since inauguration.
Yeah.
There have been 4 or 5 that have been on the news. The biggest one was obviously the one in DC. And then the second biggest one was Philly.
What's the one that caught on fire? I think it was U.S. Yeah, I'm not sure about the one there. Yeah, no, I mean, there was also one up in Alaska a couple weeks ago.
The plane that caught on fire. No, that there. Yeah. So we had the plane in Hilo, in DC. Then we had the single plane in Philly. And then we had the Alaska one.
Yeah.
And then after that, there was another one
And
where
the
it was the T-bone one.
The Alaska one was more people than the one in
the
Philly.
Yeah. And then we had the one with the runway or the taxiway and the T-boning. So, and then we had this one with Delta. We've had several.
Oh, it was Toronto.
Oh, that's right.
It was Toronto.
So you can't count this, but where'd they come from? Does it say?
Let's see. Crashes and ends upside down at Toronto Airport, and literally they have a photo
Of the plane.
The plane is upside down. Had 80 people on board. 15 were injured, so that's really good.
That's good.
Nobody was seriously injured.
But where were they coming from? Does it say?
Minneapolis.
So it originated here in the U.S. And Delta's a U.S. airline.
Yes.
3 weeks after an American Airlines plane collided mid-air. Yeah, we know about that one.
Quote from a passenger: "We were upside down hanging like bats." Well,
we hit the ground and we were sideways, and then we were upside down hanging like bats.
Okay, so now that tells me almost exactly what happened. They were coming in, it was probably crosswind.
And they went like this.
And no, they went like, they came down sideways like this, because jets, I don't know if you've ever seen it, jets will come in
sideways
if the wind is going that direction. Right. And then just as they hit the ground, they let this first wheel hit.
Yeah, and then they straighten out.
And they straighten out. What may have happened was it hit,
and instead of straightening out,
it rolled.
Yeah. That's what I said. Honest to God, Stretch. We were in the car. I said, I don't know if I'm going to be getting on a plane anytime soon.
I think she'd be more comfortable flying with me. And I've only flown a simulator. I did recently find out that I can get a pilot's license for a specific type of aircraft. Not a specific brand, a specific classification. They're called sport craft. They're no more than 2 people. They are small engines. They don't move very fast.
I think that would freak me out more.
You can't even fly at night.
I think that a slow flying small airplane would freak me the hell out.
Why?
Well, you know how I am when we're driving on mountain roads. I just can't see doing that. I just can't.
One of those you can drag around? Actually, yeah, pretty much. Not like the ultralights, not the really small ones. There are some Cessnas that are right size. Some Pipers that are right size. They're not designed for carrying cargo. They're literally 1 to 2 people. That's it. They're not designed to carry a lot of weight. They're not designed to go a long distance. I mean, we could probably go here to Phoenix, and that's it.
Okay, the smallest plane I have ever been on, it was a puddle jumper. That's what Jim called it, a puddle jumper.
Yeah, no.
And I went from Seattle to Victoria, British Columbia, and I was white knuckling it the whole time.
Yeah. See, I couldn't be a passenger in a smaller plane.
No, but that means I would have to be the passenger.
I would be able to be the pilot.
Which is funny because that's how I feel about driving on the mountain roads. I would be much better if we were driving.
Can I snooze it? Can I snooze it? Can I snooze it?
I don't know how we would do that.
Not letting me snooze it.
Apparently.
Oh, because it already started.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well. So we're in an ad, but Stretch can still see us.
Yes.
So.
Can't snooze.
Can't snooze. Yep,
Thank you.
It was too late. Didn't see it. So Stretch, give me someone to raid.
So that our 2 viewers can raid.
Yeah, because we're going to come into... By the time we come back from this commercial, we'll be just about time for a raid.
It was very nice to spend some time with you, Stretch. I miss, the camaraderie.
And I will figure out a way to do... yes.
To do what?
One of those where we can have other people jump in. where we've done it before, where I was doing it through OBS Ninja, but I think I'm actually thinking of using Google Meet. Because I can capture the Google Meet screen easily.
Zoom might be better
Than Google Meet?
Yeah, Zoom is much.
But Zoom limits you how much time you can have.
That's true.
Zoom. There's only so much time you can have. Google Meet doesn't.
Yeah, but we only need. I mean, you could do it for. You can set a meeting for 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know if they charge for it. I'll have to look. His is doing a donathon, or there's Tink TV.
What's Tink TV?
I don't
Tink
know.
like Tinkerbell? I'm in for that.
Discord will work well. Yeah, I'll have to figure out. I haven't played with it to see how I can make Discord work with it.
So what's Tink? Is it Tinkerbell?
I don't know.
Tinkerbell TV?
I haven't seen Tink TV.
I don't know. Me neither. I want to know what it is. Stretch, tell us what it is.
Tell us what that is.
He's probably typing.
He is.
And we're like carrying on.
Well, and there's a slight delay.
When other streamers do a hangout, they
Discord.
I'm worried about Tink TV. Follow the program.
You know, I could do it this way. / Tink TV.
You got a mixture there.
That's all right. It'll find it. That's Tink.
Oh gosh, that is like gonna make me ill.
All right, let's see what Tiz is doing then.
Because I can't watch that.
Let's see what Tiz is doing.
Really cool streamer playing Infliction. Some horror. Okay, but it's choppy, and that would really.
That's Tiz.
Okay, that'll make me sick too. So it really doesn't matter. Which one would you prefer, Stretch? Because either one, they're both.
She's not going to be here for either.
No,
way,
but
so it doesn't matter.
they're both females, so I'm good with you choosing that. So let's support other women.
So give me someone to raid. Which one do you think? Stretch.
Pick. Tis Lord of the Rings base game. Apparently that is his choice.
That is. No, he's just telling us what Tiz is playing. He
Shonky.
told us what Tink was.
Okay. You pick.
You're the mod today. You pick.
You pick. I love Tiz, to be honest.
All right.
Done.
Tiz it is.
Tis it is.
And I like Tiz too.
She has a pink strand of hair.
Guessing PC only. I don't know actually.
All right, so we're gonna raid Tiz Fizzy.
Okay. Love you, Stretch. Thanks for being here with us.
I do need to.
So
figure
thank
out
you all for
what
being here.
food.
My next stream will be Wednesday. That will be a Kahuna work stream.
It will not be a happy hour
Will
because
not be
I
a
will
happy
be
hour.
working.
Don't know what I'm going to be working on. Might be editing video. Might be working on on my
What do
RPG
you guys wanna do in the meantime?
system.
Do we wanna
Might be
do a
writing.
little bit more Guild
I'll be
Wars?
working.
She'll be
City
working.
Settings, you gotta go do return.
So-
And I have to meet with my. I
And
have to
back to the
chat.
store.
Chat is what she calls it with my clear
And maybe
credential
I'll take my
coach
seat
at
break
2:30.
again.
Well, you'll be streaming.
Cool. You can show them our stream if you need to distract
Yeah,
them.
so
You
it's
know,
gotta be on
pull up my
the
stream.
Consoles.
We'll be talking on the phone.
Noise.
Oh,
She called it
It was fun,
chat.
though.
We need to make a time to chat soon.
It's ridiculous, but I love
So we
it because I
picked
hate
Wednesday
that
afternoon.
management stuff.
You know what she's gonna tell
I love
me?
it 'cause
I bet you
you
what
can
she's
build
gonna
stuff
do
and
is
I
she's
can
gonna
just
tell
be
me
like,
we
I'm
need
gonna
to set up a
explore and run
meeting
around and kill shit.
with you and me and your
Perfect.
principal
That's
so
the
that
ball.
I can meet him and we can talk about what your I forgot what leadership blah 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 blah
So here.
is going to be.
I am. Goodbye.
Okay.
I didn't realize that I hadn't.
wait a minute. She's got a stretch goal to get a puppy.
You guys, I feel like you guys are
I mean,
just-
is she trying to earn a puppy?
I thought I clicked. I
Yeah,
think I
but
clicked unmute
why is the
instead of
puppy
leave.
$3,500? Why doesn't she adopt?
But anyway, Shaky, you're a wonderful.
I don't
base
know if
mother,
I can
by the way.
support this person.
I was
Well, no, I think
explaining
she's.
to chat. And I like
Oh,
you guys
oh,
really
oh,
enjoy
oh,
it.
oh. I think she's. I think
Gaz-
she's.
Gaz and I
She's
can
doing a
be
charity
exploration
stream.
team. Mift is the
A donation.
Oh.
fighter and
A
then
donation stream.
Okay.
he is the base
Okay, so we're sending you off. What's the raid call? Aloha.
At least Shaky needs
It was a
to
joke
sleep.
stretch goal.
Gaz, I
She
know
didn't mean for it to get that far.
not
Okay.
All right.
that schedule, so.
All right,
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Have a great afternoon. Hopefully, I'll see you Wednesday. If not, let's see you Friday for Kahuna Reads and put your stuff in so I can have something to read because I ran out of stuff again. So we'll see you later.
Thought I left it Discord, but I did.
Bye.
Hanging out, chit chatting to y'all and to them apparently.
Now I'm gonna go over here.
I think I'm just gonna do a couple